we've been married for 76 years.
Which is crazy, but it's true.
That seems like yesterday. We got a lot of memories. We had a lot of adventures.
Yeah. Our granddaughter says life is an adventure, and it is. It can be a wonderful one, even with the hardships. But it is an adventure that God gives us.
Yeah. So, what were some of the other?
Well, I think being Christians, becoming Christians together. I had a girlfriend who knew Don and his brother, and she introduced us at a skating rink.
East End skating rink over on Madison, right off of Madison Avenue there.
And he was working there, and I was just skating there. So
I was a skate monitor there and worked in the skate room. I had worked for years at Rainbow Lake skating rink, but I had just moved over to, they changed ownership, so I left there and went back to the
East End
skating rink and went to work over at the other skating rink. And my girlfriend supposedly introduced us.
Well, she was my girlfriend.
She was her girlfriend. She dated me, but she was her girlfriend.
Well, she really liked his brother. That was the problem. So, anyway, we met.
A long history of things there.
We got married very young, too young, but it was after the war, and things were different then.
World War II changed things.
All of our friends our age had gotten married.
Yeah, they off in service.
So
we served in different locations, different places.
So we wouldn't advise anybody to get married that young now.
Not under today's circumstances. Back then, everybody was getting married because of the war. Everything seemed so short, and we were still in the effects of the war.
But then I have always believed that being involved in a Christian church, where it really teaches the Bible, is where you meet so many wonderful people, and it helps you. It just enriches your life being in that church, because that is just the best thing that's ever happened to both of us, was being involved in churches.
So we've had a full, happy life, and the Lord's willing to leave us here, and we'll stay here as long as He wants us.
As long as He wants us, yes. Be forgiving. To me, that's one of the most wonderful things that you can do for another person, is to be forgiving and love them, because that's what God did for us.
The forgiveness of God is the greatest blessing any of us will ever have.
Ephesians 4:32 is my verse, and it tells us to be loving and forgiving because of what God has done for us.
A lot of adventurous life. We traveled.
And Don is a strong leader, which I've always admired in him, because I'm a follower. I am not a leader. So,
sometimes I'm too outspoken.
Well, I think one of the main things is having them in church, in Sunday school and church, when they're very young. And we took our kids with us whenever we could, or whenever they could go, on these adventures we went on. So I think that they could see, and you know, Don's been a very loving man. We just love each other. And I think the Lord has put that in our hearts.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.